I'm so done with, I'm so done with, oh, I'm so done with, I got tons of soul. I got tons of soul. I'm so done with it. Each time we get, I'm so done with
said some awful words, and I know that we both got hurt. But I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. We can't let this slip away. You know that I want you to stay, 'cause I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Don't run away, we can't let this go to waste. I don't want nobody else. Don't let this go to waste. Baby, you can stay up night. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Don't let this go to waste. You go, I just wanna let you know. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. You, I wanna be with you. I hope that we can work it out, but I know that you have your doubts. I wanna be with you, don't you wanna be with me? I think about you night and day, and I just want you here with me. I wanna be with you, you know it is the truth. Don't run away, we can't let this go to waste. I don't want nobody else. Don't let this go to waste. Baby, you can stay up night. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Don't let this go to waste. You go, I just wanna let you know. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Don't let this go to waste. Work it out, wanna feel you close to me, wanna feel you close to me. Don't let this go to waste. Work it out, wanna feel you close to me, wanna feel you close to me. Feels like we're fading out, I'm losing you. Can't we try again? Don't let this go to waste. Feels like we're fading out, I'm losing you. Oh, can't we try again? Don't let this go to waste. Don't let this go to waste. I just wanna let you know. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Don't let this go to waste. Baby, you can stay up night. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Don't let this go to waste. I just wanna let you know. I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you. Hope that we can work it out. Wanna feel you close to me, wanna feel you close to me. I hope that we can work it out. Wanna feel you close to me, wanna feel you close to me.
Shortfall, you are breaking down my wall. Now I'm a waterfall. As I recall, we were all in all and off and on a waterfall. Won't you stop, 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 stop? Seriously, stop. Whoa, drop the flop, you come as blown. reaching out and pulling back from all these waterfalls. So won't you stop, 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 seriously stop. Oh, drop the flop, your cover is blown. And what did you think I would not find out? You with him last night. Drop the flop, your cover's blown. I'm unfrozen, darling. My eyes flash hot, you stalling. Like a waterfall, a waterfall. I'm drifting off this drop. It's a goodbye forever. I promise you I'll find some better. Oh, what goes around comes back around. So buckle down. No, no, no. I'm frozen, darling. My eyes flash hot, you stalling. Like a waterfall, a waterfall. I'm drifting off this drop. This is goodbye forever. I promise you I'll find some better. What goes around comes back around. So buckle down.
Okay, sorry about the delay, guys. Redid the way the automatic tweet happened, so I had to manually fire it, and that's it. Going forward, it should be automatic, hopefully, and better by now. Huh. This. Neat, okay. Interesting. I've been trying to figure this out for ages. I just didn't have the time. But I thought the beginning of a stream might not be a bad time. Let's try that again, because this will be fun. It's within the cooldown, I'm guessing. Got, yeah, 5-minute cooldown. Give it a little bit. Get the chaos tricks one not running and the game started. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's Tuesday, ain't it? So yeah. I've been super busy the last few days, so that's probably why like my schedule's gonna continue to be chaotic. Lack of schedule, really. How can I do this? There we go. How's it look with the card?
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this
I just switch scenes, pause music.
And no other. This
There
was
we
the
go.
first place we saw.
There we go. I've got my mouse now. My cursor, rather. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Oh, forgot to switch my tab back. I'll look at that again later. Make sure. Ah! I quote died unquote. Sure.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many
There we go.
beings have breathed their last here.
Human husbandry and care. That's just... that's macabre. He's in a hurry, apparently.
Cells. Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from my history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Okay, if you say so, Rodriguez. Cutscene.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it, ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Okie
Place the
dokie.
bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Do I need to blow that up a bit? There we go. 2. Another one here. Hey Ducky, how you doing? There we go.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Oh, where is he? There he is. Sound like a ducky? I'm glad.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst. This is gonna be fun.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to.
Ah!
We just smelled the blood.
Ah, it's loud.
I shall overcome.
Hold on, I'll let you out.
We got it. Did they ever think of how to calm them down once they're past this part?
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
That's intense.
Get you out of here.
The concoction.
What's rude, Ducky?
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Oh yeah, that happens. That. Okay.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
That's gonna be fun. Ah! Harry! Ah! Harry! Harry! So many bagpipes! Ah!
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
fails to
Lollipop
realize he
is
was
rating
your
with
friend,
251 viewers. Welcome, Raiders.
Hey, Lollip! How doing?
keeping them down the hall to my workshop. This is the hall. Is this the workshop? Isn't it?
About smiling more.
Oh, that. How's everyone doing? Hey, Pants.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If
Hey, Josh.
only you'd
How you
seen
doing?
his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
How's everyone doing? That's too much chat for me to catch up on, but just hello, everyone. Hey, Vercado, Turkey, Yon Monster, Adam. Oh my goodness. Hey, Lobster.
Curious, eh?
Dicks! Ah!
Sloppy_Pappy is now following. Welcome in.
Hey, Chris. How you doing? Thank you for all the follows.
Magical
Oh my goodness.
Taps is now following. Welcome in. /_Meek is now following.
Ah!
Welcome in.
Oh goodness.
But at least I've a yarn to
D
speak.
Doesn't fit toy.
is now following. Welcome in.
What?
is now following. Welcome in.
Hey, Olive.
Rex 2432 is now following.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Chris. And Lobster.
Dixie Chris just subscribed.
Oh my
to the
goodness.
Prime. He's now following. Welcome in.
My poor stream. I appreciate it, Chris.
Just
You're awesome.
subscribed.
Follow up again. Thank you for the raid.
Oriental Spectre is now following. Welcome
Pants,
in.
thanks for the sub to Lollip.
Pants
I appreciate you.
__blue just gifted Lollipop Gear sub. Pants__blue gifted a tier 1 sub to Lollipop Gear. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thanks for all the fart sound effects. Holy crap. And a hype train. Awesome.
Awake at last. You ride like a school.
Oh my goodness.
I've begun to fear they were death throes.
Why can't I slap you?
I'm in a cutscene, Pants.
Rex 2432 just gifted Turkey for dinner sub. Rex 2432 gifted a tier 1 sub to Turkey for dinner. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Still killed him. Chopped up his
All right.
corpse.
This is awesome.
He was overcome with fury.
Thank you for all the gift subs, Lobster.
Cut off the hand that had killed the
X_Heart is now following. Welcome in.
Entirely unlike the dead.
You are helping.
Is there anything else?
That's a word for it. And while you
Lord
follow,
Skippy just gifted 5 subs.
maybe your account's new, Granny. I'm sorry. Ah. So much chaos. Hello. Oh, Harry, thank you. Ah! Harry, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Lobster.
Balroganen is now following.
Bah.
Welcome in. Lobster Pew Pew just gifted no tie Granny
see
a
you,
sub.
Pants. I'll
Lobster
see you
Pew
around.
Pew gifted 3 months of tier 1 to not your Granny. They've gifted 8 months in the channel.
So, quick little slow-mo just to calm things down a little bit. Hi everyone. You probably know me, but if you don't, I'm DesertIce. I also go by Dice for short. I saw that, Vercado. I see that. Pronouns he, they, variety streamer, terminal consistent Chaos Gremlin in many streams. Play a lot of single player games or co-op games. And hi. Sure, Vercado, I saw it. I'm playing some Witcher 3 Blood and Wine, so if you haven't been this far in the game yet, this is your spoiler warning, I guess? I don't know.
Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Oh,
Stan was
goodness.
somewhere in the port district.
Have a fog, thanks.
And the bootblack acted as if he knew
I appreciate it.
Detlef.
Be even odder. Perhaps we should have
I'm
a
not
chat
dropping any
about
frames, Granny.
Well, I would
Let me
expect
check
no
my
punches.
resources real
It's our
quick.
only lead.
A couple background browser tabs I can close.
I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's
Hopefully
no
that's a little
trouble.
bit better.
I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
This tune
That's
just got
fair.
little past the
Rest
street,
up.
same spot.
Be back as soon
Awesome.
as I learn anything.
Welcome in. Thank you all for the bits and the subs. Holy crapperoni. Ah, slaps. Pants. God damn it. Ah, fucking hell. No, it's fine. I appreciate it. I am drunk and slapped 5 ways by pants, and there's fog. And there's ghouls somewhere upstairs. Oh, great. I'm sure I'll find them in due time. Alright. I said pants out of habit. Yeah, welcome on in, guys. Oh, great. More ghouls. There we are. Ah, more. Come on, girl. I am very drunk. What is up with my cursor? Come on, game.
Gerald, you drunkard.
Yes, Harry. Gerald's very drunk. Okay. I need to find Boot Black who appeared in the vision. Great. Okay, cool. That was downstairs. Gerald, what are you doing? There we go. Ah. No more than usual, Opalish. No more than usual. Love, how are you liking the new content, Astroneer? Oh, fucking hell, Wyvern. Ah. I just caught it in a fortunate spot, I think. Gerald's into your house climbing on your things. Than usual, yes. Like Pants, Harry, and a few other folks would love to stop in and go nuts. Okay, where are we going? That's not far. Where are you, Roach? But yeah, I have Chaos Tricks turned on, so if you ever want to spawn or troll me, there's that avenue. Stickers are up, as well as sound alerts. Roach? Oh, thank you, Bricado.
Come on, Roach.
This is my favorite show. Look, it's my favorite show.
Rick, thank you for the sub.
Starblade54 just gifted a sub.
I appreciate it.
Just a jump.
Level 3 complete. Holy crap. Thank you all so much. Carol. My game is having challenges. I love it. So somewhere in here I need to find this dude.
Don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
So Lobster, that is an effect that happens for cheers, subs, resubs, and all the parts of a hype train and raids. So all kinds of stuff. I need to come back during the day. Okay. Well, that's not long. I'm glad you like it.
So how would
that-
you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
Witcher, fuck it.
Witcher. And I'd advise you to go back.
Yeah,
where you
Lobster,
came
I
from.
made that effect myself with some WebSocket stuff that was kind of tricky with the new OBS.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Ah, rude.
Break your legs, vagrant!
Teach him to help scofflaws and
Oh, hey, Liquid. How you doing?
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Well, same as Witchers are, there's a lot of people who think they can beat them up superhuman, literally kills monsters for living. I know, Rick. It's like, it's lunacy. It's like, they just have this inflated sense of grandeur. Oh, hey, Roak. How you doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Maybe they'll think you'll fight fairly. Yeah.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business.
It's like the same thing in like
Come on.
in Skyrim. You go and eat a dragon soul. It's like, I'm gonna rob this guy. What? Are you kidding me?
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Give me a duo.
Yeah. How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true. They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
Where's
Listen,
that laugh?
I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
I'll get
My boots are clean.
In this
What?
city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Okay, kid.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing.
Hey, Nondary, how's it going? Yeah, Lol just chose to raid me today.
How much?
Let's say
500
500 crowns.
What?
How you been doing?
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine.
Dark Age Jordan's fucking hell, I love
A
it.
big sign? I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Same here, Lobster. Very, very, I don't know what the word would be, but irrigating, I guess? God, I just noticed that. You're right, Rohack. Holy crap. Right eye level
right.
groin.
Let's see if
That's
we
a
can't
job
figure
for you.
something out.
Fuck it.
See? I knew we'd clinch it.
Yeah. Sure, I'll pay.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his
I'm not
name.
sure,
A
Nondary.
steady
You can
patron.
DM
Gets
me
his boots cleaned every
on
few
Discord
days.
and I can look at the
He's
see
very
if it
good to me.
hit like an
Always pays me a
auto mod
premium.
rule.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having.
Yeah, who wants to look up and see groin, really?
You're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it,
nice.
You will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me.
I prefer
where the man
Bathtub
you seek
Geralt.
lives.
But
To be honest,
you
but
won't
that's just
hurt
me.
him,
I don't
will you?
know.
The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your
It's
ticket before
the
you
first.
go?
It's the last word of the
With
first
all due
sentence.
respect, sirs, your boots
Because
could stand
like
cleaning.
age restrictions that are trying to prevent younger
Perhaps
folks.
later.
That's all. That's what it is, non-dairy.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Where are you going, Regis?
Excuse me.
Yeah, Henry Cavill. Very distracting.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
I'm sure there is, Rohak. There is tons of mods for Witcher 3. I'm running a few right now just for quality of life purposes, like no encumbrance, auto loot, auto apply oils, and some other thing that turned on in the God mode mod, just to make things simpler. Alongside Chaos Tricks, which is also a mod that integrates with Twitch.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well.
I'm just not a
stand out
huge
in the
fan of
street,
encumbrance
pound on
limits
the
that are
drum
just
and
like
holler, "Detlef,
things
I'm
like they're
coming for
wedged
you."
into games.
A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Nice.
Fancy.
Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Another thing is like stamina for the horse. It's just like an artificial like curtailment of speed when you're riding around on roads, and I don't know, just boring. So I turned that off, for example.
He here. Sense him.
Yeah, non-dairy has some awesome emotes.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
I'm sorry, it's probably colliding with the cutscene a bit. In the God mode mod, you can turn off horse stamina, where you can just gallop indefinitely. That way, by default in Witcher 3, there's like a meter. You have to saunter in between galloping to have roads recover. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you pushing me around? God. Search up here.
Let's go. So this is his nest. Artane. You do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh.
You're not holding anything.
You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall.
Oh no, stamina. I'm probably poorly enunciating because of a speech impediment.
Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Dettlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Maybe, Rohak, maybe.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him.
Nice
With her
sketch.
aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
What happened to her? Like, what's going on?
Doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Dettlaff grew angry one day, showed
They're
another,
very good.
more monstrous
I
side.
love those emotes.
Dettlaff's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Dettlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who struggle with just such a thing? And Dettlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Oh my goodness. It's really good.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Look.
Found it. Good old Automod, or Auto Loot.
Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Okay. What do we know that Auto Loot
That's
skipped
some of
everything
what
for
we
me?
know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
Sure, why not?
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Perfect. I gotta report to the Duchess. Okay. Cool.
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
Is there a closer fast travel point? There is, thank goodness. So, you need to go talk to the Duchess, tell her what's going on with finding the beast. We know who it is, and we know why. And we can solve it without actually killing anything.
That's why you're so great.
That'll be good. Up here? Up here. Dutchie!
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
It's more complicated than that.
This is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Oh my god.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall
Exactly,
assemble a you.
Rick.
Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Just
Whoa.
go to the
this
kids'
is work for a
table.
witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Hey, Lagrange. How you doing?
Congrats at the Lagrange method. You got the first.
You got the first, Lagrange. Congrats. How you doing today?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing.
I'm glad.
His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
I'm doing alright. A little tired from a long work day,
They're like
but
us,
what else is
motivated by
new?
emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one
Here's
fell
your
in love with a
hydrate.
woman,
Thank you.
a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest
stuff.
we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Okay. So if we free the lover, You'll have nothing in the blackmail then. Yeah, you work late, right? Yeah. Hopefully everything goes well. It's uneventful and it's fun time.
I'll find the
I don't know, it's
blackmailer.
a mediocre
free the
time. I don't
vampire's
know.
lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred.
Exactly, Rick. 100%.
Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in
fart.
barrels of Beauclair
Thank you for
oak.
the fart, Rohak.
Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's...
He knows a little too much about wine to be able to look it off
That's
a paper and know
impossible.
what it is.
The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
You're not wrong, Liquid. It's believable. I just think someone who's that dedicated to wine is a little obsessed. Just a little bit. A little obsessed. Oh, Duchess is coming with us now?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
True.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've
It's
made my
still
decision.
incredulous. I don't know.
We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel
I think he
incognito.
might actually wanna play
With
this
no
now,
wish to give the
so
court
skipping
any
for
reason to
spoilers.
gossip.
Have a good
For the
stream.
duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to the
Thank you,
barra
Rohak.
inversa barra inversa barra inversa barra inversa barra inversa barra inversa barra inversa barra
Yes,
inversa barra
God.
inversa barra 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 inversa carne en hueso.
This is this TTS is like the Windows accessibility text to voice stuff. I just linked it up into chat via a bot. I have 4 voices available. Hazel, Helena, David, and Zira. David and Zira are probably pretty familiar to most folks because that's like a very common one to turn on in Windows. But I wanted to have some more fun with TTS beyond what Stream Elements was offering. Time to go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
It's fine, Rohak, don't worry. If you ever want, there is still Stream Elements. I think 10 bits is the minimum for TTS on that. I forget. Either as Linda or Nicole is the voice on Stream Alone, so I forget. I set it up a while ago. I don't know if she does the same thing Brian does with like the delay slash thing.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of any?
We find out next time. Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill
Goodbye.
it. Ultimately, only another
Later,
vampire can
Hack.
kill a vampire.
Thanks again for stopping in.
Panthers have attacked the wagon.
Take it easy.
We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
I got it.
Save us!
Okay.
Back, you beast! We can't! Help! Save us!
There we go.
Done. Time to move on.
If not,
There we go.
we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Fletchmates is now following. Welcome in.
I think I pressed accept on that, Rick. I'm sorry. I didn't. Hey, Cybrick. Oh, thank you for the follows, Fletch and Wesley. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome in.
Thank you for the kitty and doggo,
Tell me more
Cybrick.
about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
Hope you're doing well today.
Wed-Fri-Sun. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a
Yep,
servant.
I'll hydrate.
Could be the steward.
Thank you, Rick.
The wine was just stolen from the estate.
No bros. Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court? Doubtless you've heard of the
I'll
beast
sharpen
of
a bit.
Beauclerc.
You're right.
Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens. I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Just look
This is an
around.
inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Okay, time to do 20 questions.
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Saint-Réal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character.
Once this process is complete, it becomes Sonreal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Alrighty then.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind
Damn.
me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
Okay.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Must be a murder to walk in those heels. Jeez. Can't imagine that.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Oh, I need to read that. Okay. I already stole it from her. Oh, that's a nice sword. So what was that? I'll have to look at that later. There we are. Exactly. If you're gonna be in a fight, you gotta be fashionable.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Okay, I need to find the right barrel. That should be fun. Is this it? Nope.
Got Pomino over here.
Sangria.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah,
1269.
Yes, that sophisticated palate of his.
Here we go.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world.
I
Castel
thought it.
Ravello is famous.
Fine.
Hervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An
Oh, it's
excellent
upstairs.
wine.
Okay.
You've good taste.
See what's over here. No. Close though. 1 year off.
1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Excuse me, lady. Wrong year again.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
What's the last one?
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Oakley dokley.
Full.
Knock knock.
Full.
Knock knock.
This one's full too. Full.
Get in there.
This one's full too.
Looks
Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
All right, I'm starting this end again. Come on, girl.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
Okay. You're gonna get crunk off of this rate. Oh, never mind.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Oh, she bad.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of San Real. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
What are we looking for?
Sell the wine too.
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of San Real. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Okay, how
Wine
did
itself?
Yeah.
Hand it over.
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
And you thought you'd get away with this, really?
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Okay. Well, he's guilty,
That's
obviously.
enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Oh. Well, there's our buyers.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
I have a feeling I'm gonna kill all these guys.
It's not him.
There we go. Are you guys dead yet? No? Okay. Fix that.
Well, Witcher.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Yeah.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Let's get on with this.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Yeah, if you hit the limbs at the right angle, they just go flying. Even like a torso will get some good air if you hit it right.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Oh, some good old-fashioned interrogation.
Captain, do the honors.
Agreed, Rick. This Duchess has some
Who sent
cojones.
you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Usually
Okay.
only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Okay, talk.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there.
Nice.
Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's roll.
Let's go to town.
Heh, I like it. I have 4 levels I need to deal with.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe this is another one that's being blackmailed too, right?
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man.
Huh.
Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
That's nothing new.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Okay. Well, let's go get him then.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
Perfect. I agree, Geralt.
Just in case.
Okay. Well, it's high time I should actually look through the loot I've gotten and spend some skill points. Ah, loud. Hmm. I wonder if I can put that over here. Yeah, screw it. Oh yeah, gear. Let's see. Better steel sword. Yeah, that's it for that. Yeah, some signs in there. Dagger. And poison. Cool. That's all done. Like craft some. Let's do some side quests for a bit. Why not? Grandmaster, okay. How far away is he? Well, not terribly far. Here, Roach.
When the clock strikes 6, ladies start to work their livings. Is that not the scene? Get it!
Oh, hi.
You'll never learn.
Don't let him gain momentum!
Oh, sorry.
Didn't look like locals. Simeon's right. I'm a hunted man.
Did not mean to upset you, guard people.
I wonder what for.
Collateral damage, yeah. You swing a sword around, you reliably get hurt. Come on, girl.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings.
You
I'm
got it.
Lazar
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides,
No.
who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters.
Pawn off to
Bring
someone
me the
else. I
diagrams,
get it.
And from them, I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Well, let's clear up
What do you
our
have on
inventory a
offer?
bit. Weapons can probably be cleaned up a bit. Get some money. Armor could probably be swapped a bit. So look at that.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Thanks. $230. 30. That's not better. Seven. 1. Nice. Ooh, better.
You're back.
I'll clear out more
What do
inventory.
you have on offer?
Much better.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
You have anything interesting at all? Not super. Okay. Yeah. You already have that. That's fine.
All all these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Okay, where?
Do I
Just tell
look
me
for
where.
these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
I have to go down the list.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet a well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Okay, Griffin.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Okay, cat.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Okay, bear time. Bear
Tell
time.
me more about
bear
the
time.
bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed, the bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Uh-huh. Finally, the Manticore.
The Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Cool. I guess we got all the points now.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Thanks. We got a bunch of side quests for that. That's nice. Oh boy. Treasure hunts. Secondary quests. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. That should be fun. That's way out of here. There we go. Cool. Time to go investigate this isle. Supposedly there's something going on there. That was the top of the castle, isn't it? Okay. I'll have to go all the way around to get down. Is there a closer point? Yeah, I can go to here. That's better. And then,
slower. Giddy up.
Actually, there's a barber here. I need to shave my beard.
Fast, Roach.
Brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Geralt Permanente. Welcome, Sir Geralt. I've heard tell of your accomplishments.
Need a bit of grooming.
Mm-hmm. Beard. Clean shaven. That's that much better. Hair's fine for now.
My time's up. So long.
Hair rejuvenation. Dandruff annihilation.
The gods have sent a beast!
Trolling on an empty stomach.
Nope, this is the fairgrounds. I'm an idiot. Come on, horse. Off-roading. Okay, game. Calm down. Almost to the island. Be a good cutscene there, I think. There we go. And no, I have no idea how Geralt swims in this armor. You think he'd sink like a stone. There we go.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Jeebus.
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, right? Wrong.
Well, then surprise me.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know. For I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Sure. Why not?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Ah, rude.
My favorite part of the test.
Aha.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
Hi, lady.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Huh. Okay.
Just wonderful.
Let's look at this new sword. Substantially better. I'll take it. Leading bolts. That's good. Maybe these? No. Oh, it's probably because I'm swimming. Cool. Now can I change out my bolts? They're silver and bleeding. Oh, explosives are even better. Cool, I can sell that later. And find another side quest to do. And okay, I can do this.
That's it, Roach.
There we are. So we go to the campsite, investigate for this thing, move on to this side quest. That'll be good. A little more XP, maybe some loot. Evidence.
Scale. Colors unusual. Silver? Never seen one like this. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent.
Okay.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones.
Paw
that's
prints.
Clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been.
Griffin, maybe? Or
Man,
Harpy?
Bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Cutscene. Oh, hi.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
That's good, but they're dead. Who the hell are you even?
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Desalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Yeah, just tell me where it is, I can go kill it.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I have an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Oh, for fuck's
Find
sake.
it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
There's more stuff over here.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong sense especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 cents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what will happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line.
There it goes.
Simply refrain
Through
from
this
provoking
tree.
her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you
There.
untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation
Over
from
this
their
way.
assurers.
Going this way. There's the scent.
Others
Oh,
dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
we got over here.
Scents perceptible again.
All right. Scent trail going off in this way. He is trying to dissuade us, Ducky. Like, this basilisk is part of his family crest, so for that reason.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Huh. For that reason, he doesn't want it killed. These people, what are they doing out here? Very peculiar. It's very unusual, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
Damn right.
A professional. Good you came along.
Exactly,
To take on the
Kiana.
group together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair
Also, how
of
you doing
hands.
today?
Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
We need to kill it.
Beast
has to die. Didn't leave the house today. Did nothing but craft and sew. That sounds like a lovely, relaxing
Told you of
day.
your caste, you would murder her? Or you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
Okay.
Sorry, Master de Salvarez. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted. Last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay
Blah, blah,
arms
blah,
and
blah,
legs
blah,
for
blah,
their
blah.
wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
You'll hang back with your crossbows. You're gonna get in the way.
Use your
So obsessed
crossbows.
with
keep 'em on the
preserving
ground.
nature, but
Good idea.
while it's murdering people. Come on.
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned Witcher here. 100 spans out, and he spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Yeah, willing to do the honours?
Oh, that's convenient.
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
Hey, hit it. Nice. Yeah, I upgrade the armor. And sword.
A stroke like that. To fight at a true Witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor.
Exactly, Ducky.
Mention some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
Oh no, we hear a sappy story about the last of its kind, blah 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 blah, Crimea River.
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
Stabby stabby time.
Your cust, my poor your cust.
Slightly better sword. Take it. Stun. Bleeding. Armor piercing. Why not?
Cruelly slaughtered, like a common beast.
Okay. What do we have left for side quests? All the diagrams, all the decks, and the night stuff. Alright. So, we need to do this then, the main quest. But I need to get some clothes.
Sobbing over.
Okay, let's go get some nice clothes for the gala.
What's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Ugh.
A random boy just hanging out in front of the shop. Hey, Pierre.
Ah, welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Cool. That'll look good. Some matching shoes and some pants. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
The gloves. Now doesn't that look freaking schmexy? And let's fast travel a little bit because I'm lazy. Yeah, Geralt's looking good.
Oh, the Witcher!
Indeed.
Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
Another murder by the horrid beast.
Is my
Kneel
head?
He does have that fire, that smolder.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Just hanging out. That's a nice dress. It's cute.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
I didn't realize I needed a mask.
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend
cool.
the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's go. Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Great. Perfect.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
You had to be fashionably late, Ducky.
Ran into
That's my
some of his
best guess.
thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
Exactly, Rick.
You are
Precisely when
admirers,
she's
I
expected.
surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
That's handy.
Oh, well.
Thank you.
Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Uh-huh.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Time to partake in the party.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist. Good.
Paradigm manifested.
Paradise, paradise, what a damn.
It's not a lapse, it's a manifestation of the Lord's swoon.
Blue blood is all I see.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different.
And blue up there. Purple.
Quiet the note. Spend the sky over Toussaint before it's
Green.
lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine!
I don't know, Ducky. You're just. And the art take me.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a
Exactly what Rick said. Yes.
The painting depicts spiritual dual.
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Nice and drunk. What are we doing here? Nah. Mess with the mimes, that's good. What else can we do over here?
Consider yourself greeted.
Cecilia never should have performed. We wish to be alone. Please, leave.
Fine.
We are
Rude.
busy. Are you sure it's an original?
My operator swears.
Not there. Here we are.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Alcoves? Okay.
But are you
Leave us be.
Fine, I'll leave you in the dark then. Excuse me, Duchess? Thank you.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting
Ooh.
spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Fancy.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmeffant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and...
Blah, 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 blah. And he's passed out. He's in a comfy little alcove then.
From a surfeit of beauty.
How beautiful.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Look, lanterns. They never suspect the dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is...
Impressive.
Keros74 is raiding with 4 viewers. Welcome, raiders.
Hey, Karos. Ah! Hey, Quayfish. How you doing? How's the little M going, Karos?
With an elder dragon that's like too old to stand up on his feet. The thing is just fucking gigantic. Almost as gigantic as my dick, but that's another story.
Perfect. Hey girls, how you doing?
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of
For a woman
criticism,
with...
but
Okay, not here.
pretentious.
Yeah, it does. It's a pretty good one. Very succinct.
It's an outrage.
Only due fromage.
Nailed the ducky. You have an orchid. Anything in your hair? No.
You understand? There are.
But are you sure it's an original? Leave us be.
Any orchid in your hair? No. Fuck.
But are you sure?
Greetings.
No. Maybe you?
We are busy.
I don't care.
It's enough.
Also, I'm gonna go pass out now. Get some sleep, girls.
Well, never.
Thanks again for the raid.
Sure, it's an original.
Pretentious. Blah, blah,
No.
blah. F-Font's got...
And no one here.
My regards.
Where is this flower lady?
Greetings.
Have you seen the
Leave us be. Please leave. This is a private. Leave.
Fucking hell. Night night.
Then I shall.
A woman with a Kavari orchid in her hair.
But we wish to be alone. Please, leave. We are busy.
Not her.
It's an outrage.
Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, yeah. Good point.
Have you not heard?
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Put your own.
My deepest regards.
Consider yourself greeted.
Hello.
No, consider yourself greeted.
It has to be around here somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it because I'm blind to something.
Do take care, Witcher.
Well, never.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
In the alcoves. Oh. I didn't turn left. I'm an idiot. Okay. Found her. Oh, nip nops.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Kaviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Beautiful portrait.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
So pompous.
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Oh.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a
So
small
scandalous.
box, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
There we go.
Tricky refuse.
Well, loot.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Symphrian, I imagine.
Cool.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. It's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
A scent trail here to here. There. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
A true talent fights like the great one.
Following the
Aren't
scent.
they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat
In here. Oh, hi. Excuse me.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Don't blather.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Okay. Well, have you seen the target?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
It must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Okay. Grace. In here? Locked. Ah, in here. Hello? Dead.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
You can get kidnapped, you get snatched. I'm calling it. Probably gonna be wrong, but...
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Yep, there's a handprint there.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Footprints made by soiled boots.
Convenient.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Geralt got a dumpy. In here, maybe?
Good hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Oof. What else we got? Bloodstain?
Bloodstains.
Okay. What we got over here?
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
So definitely not a robbery, which is not surprising, but just confirmation of that.
Inkwell, knocked over, turned toward the room.
More of a fight here.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the
A
chance.
nice necklace.
He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
If he's a thief, he wouldn't have gone for the necklace.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Okay, what's so special about it, though?
Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
Oh, yeah.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
What is that?
Valentine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Well, we'll investigate.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
Oh no,
Must
what's
excuse me
this?
a moment.
I smell bullshit of food.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Oh?
My sister,
What?
Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Think your
Involved?
sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Why was she banished again?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
Fucking
Cedric
hell.
stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Fucking hell.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since. Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
Sure.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
You can say that.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Just like
Same as
humans.
humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
Yeah.
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
It's just... got a bad feeling about this.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Just a coincidence, really?
Accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Raven.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Great.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Dun Tyne Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
That was a fun gala. A lot of exposition. I can switch my gear back. Much better.
You shan't turn back a river with a rod. Sit, drink. Oh.
Come on, give me all the notifications. There we go.
Under Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable.
Well, that was a fun quest line. Unfortunately, I've gotten a bit hungry and it's getting a little late for me and I haven't slept well in a good while. So, all that being said, I appreciate everything today. Holy crap. The massive raids, the follows, the subs, the bits, the hype trains. Oh boy. We're gonna go find someone to raid. Again, thank you all for everything. It's been fantastic. Can't thank you enough. So let's go find someone to raid. Drop my socials. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. Twitter for updates, Hover for clips, YouTube for VODs if you want to see a historical stream. It's there. Let's find someone to raid. I have someone in mind. I haven't been able to raid them before, so it'd be a nice thing to do. We'll raid Pants. He's doing the new update for Faz with friends, so I think it'll be nice to go say hi to him. And yeah, so let me start the raid. Again, thank you all for everyone. I should probably be streaming more this week. I don't know exactly when, but grab your raid calls. First one will be subs, second one for non-subs momentarily. There it goes. Again, thank you all for everything. It's been fantastic. Let's go show Pan some support. He's only streamed a few times, so it's really given him some good stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.